I'll give you a very personal example from my own life. I have been to so many gay tours, isn't it? Obviously, that was with the hope of finding good people. There is a fly here. I want to feel that it is not here. All the mind exercises that you have done so far and you will do in the future, all the meditation techniques taught by all the spiritual organizations around the world, all the methods, all practices, all processes, anything and everything is around this understanding only. So, if you have heard some common statements like, I have noted them down here on the other page. Subscribe to my YouTube channel Awaken with Sagar and don't forget to hit the bell icon to receive the latest updates. Sometimes there is this burst of thoughts, burst of clarity that comes in from up there, and I don't even feel the need to change my clothes and get into a formal clothing just because I want to make a life hack. Now, it doesn't take too much time to just wear a shirt and jeans, but I don't even feel like wasting those few seconds because that is not more important than what is being shared here, and the ones who are connected with me are very much aware of that. One of the most beautiful things about life is that you can create it exactly the way you desire, exactly the way you want. And I'm not even referring to your big or thick or bold decisions that you make every single day or choices that you make every single day. Those choices or decisions also come much later. What comes way before them is your minute to minute ability to choose what you want to manifest in the next few minutes. That is how powerful life is. That is how powerful you are as a creator. Your minute to minute thoughts have an influence on every single thing that you manifest within a couple of minutes or within a couple of hours. So there are some really beautiful examples from my own life as well, in which I have just thought of something in the beginning of the day and that has manifested within the same day as well. Some really impossible things. They could be small or big things, but it is not about how small or big the manifestation is. It is always about your ability to create. Many people talk about acting as if you already have it, but I do not really believe in that or encourage acting as much as feeling it. And the beautiful part of feeling like as if you already have it, or basically you are it, or basically it is present inside of you. Inside of you means inside of your energy, inside of this package of beliefs or intentions or desires that you have. When you feel like as if it is already there, the trick here is to not focus on that. The trick here is not to focus on the fruit. The trick here is not to focus on that desired manifestation. The trick is to only focus on the feelings. And feelings are pretty generic, isn't it? You may want to ignore all of these mudras that I am doing, or maybe don't. Feelings are generic. They have got nothing to do with desires, isn't it? Because feelings are your own creations. This is a beautiful, very deep, and one of the best understandings of your creation process that you can understand. Feelings are generic. They have got nothing to do with desires. They have got nothing to do with everything that you have manifested or everything that you want to manifest in your life. Feelings are generic and feelings are your own generations. They are generated inside of you. You radiate them out into the universe, isn't it? Forget the law of attraction for a few minutes as well, but we cannot really. But I will come to that after a while. Many people talk about act as if, but the problem with act as if is that you are focused on your desire. And the moment you focus on your desire, you become aware of the fact that it does not exist. You do not have to focus on your desire in order to get it. You have to focus on your own self. You have to focus on cleaning up your own energy. And cleaning up your energy does not mean that I have done some bad karma in the past and I need to clean that up now. No. Cleaning up means cleaning up in that direction. Just looking at that desire from a safe distance, from a long distance, and not really thinking about it, but focusing on how you want to be in your life, how you want your personality to be, how you want to come across to the universe. There was an old life hack on this as well. How do you want to be as a human being? How do you want to be as a person? How do you want to live your present life? How do you want your character to be? How do you want your image to be for yourself? Isn't it? That is what the creation process is about. This is again a very beautiful understanding and something that can transform one's life completely. And of course, it needs time. I'll come to that part as well. So, you cannot be just realizing this once, forgetting about it, and then not doing about it to manifest what you want in your life. It is about focusing on your own self. Now, let's talk about feelings as well. Feelings are generic. Feelings are the generations that happen from inside of you, isn't it? Feelings happen inside of you and then they are generated. And then you feel that way and you naturally end up in being that kind of a person in your real physical life. But then remember that feelings have got nothing to do with that one desire. Feelings are generic. Feelings are generic. Another tattoo. Feelings are generic because feelings are your own. So when people say that forget everything and connect with God, forget everything and marry God, forget everything and be with yourself, connect with your inner being, connect with God, it only means that you should connect with your own feelings. That is all that the law of attraction is. And I do not really need to create any more videos on this topic, really. I will, but there is no necessity at all. A few things to remember though. First of all, you may be required to practice these generic feelings for a while, which is the unfortunate part of the Kali Yuga, because people are too busy to feel good, people are too busy to feel enthusiastic, people are too busy to feel nice or content or all of those generic feelings about life. Now, teenagers feel all of these feelings naturally, but those feelings fade away over a period of time. That's the unfortunate part of this so called Kali Yuga. The second important point is that because this world is full of people, you may come across people who are definitely not working on this and not on this positive path. So, they may make you feel discouraged, in the sense they may behave in ways that are not in the positive direction. You do not have to feel discouraged at all. And the third very important point is that you need to do this for a period of time. In case you are required to practice being positive, you will have to spend time in terms of minutes or days before starting to see results, and it needs to be done in a very unconditional way, in a very generic way, in a very beautiful, sweet, loving way, not like an activity or work. You need to do it for a consistent period of time. That is essential. You cannot be just doing it once in a blue moon and expecting results at all. Again, even if you do it, that is the fourth point as well. If you work in this direction for a couple of days, maybe you may come across a manifestation that is not yet the best version of what you want. You do not have to get discouraged or disheartened at all. The fact that that manifestation came to you was only because of this work. So you have attracted that into your life. Now make the best of it and step on it in order to get the better, or probably the so called best version of what you want in your life. Just realize that what you want is what you want, no matter what. So nobody can take those desires away from you. You may choose to give it up and then not grab the opportunities that the universe presents to you. So the moment you give up on something, giving up is in the direction of letting go only. It is not the same as letting go, but what happens on giving up is that a very beautiful thing happens on giving up. Not a very good thing, but it's a beautiful thing from a technical perspective. The universe gives you that one last opportunity to grab that desire, and thereafter you have that opportunity still to get it into your life. But then because you have thought negatively about it, you do not really do anything in that direction. So that is what giving up is. Nobody can take your desires away from you. Your desires are your own and they are there. If you have a desire to do this job, to change the job, to work in a specific country, to want a specific type of a partner, to want a specific amount in your bank account, all of those desires are real. all of those desires are your own, they are present in your energy. Now, if you focus on the desire, what you think about is the fact that you do not have it in your life as of now. That itself is where the chain or train of negative thoughts begins. And this is exactly what needs to be prevented, isn't it? I have always talked about creating a chain or train of positive thoughts, not negative. So, that is the reason why you just need to know that, okay, fine, I have a desire. I want to keep it in my database at the back of my mind and continue to enjoy my life, continue to be interested in my life, continue to be enthusiastic about my life. These are all these feelings, isn't it? Continue to be happy. Happy is a tricky word, but it's okay. Continue to be happy in my life, continue to be joyful in my life, continue to enjoy my life, continue to eat what I like, continue to wear nice clothes, continue to be confident, continue to clean my house, continue to do everything that I like, continue to pursue my hobbies, continue to go to places that I like, continue to have colors around me, continue to decorate my own house as well, continue to keep my surroundings clean, continue to have nice interactions with people, continue to be a powerful human being, continue to be a nice human being, continue to be kind to everybody, continue to help others, continue to be a beautiful human being. That does not mean that that desire will be forgotten. Not at all. While you continue to do everything, that desire is still there at the back of your mind. You will see that the universe gives you opportunities in that direction. The universe only does not give you opportunities when you are negatively focused on your desires. So the only job is to stay positive in your life and continue to stay all of those things and many more that I talked about a few minutes ago. So quickly, before I sum this up, there are two approaches to this. You can either specifically note down your desires and all the feelings associated with those desires and not act as if but feel as if. There is another video on this as well. Feel all of those feelings in your present life, but then you have to remember to not remember the desire. Feelings are generic. You need to detach from that desire and just feel how beautiful your life is. So those feelings are about your life. Those feelings are not specific to those desires. So again, a beautiful, this is amazing. Let's say you have 26 feelings, A to Z. 26 feelings, for example. 13 feelings are about a partner. 10 feelings are about a job. And maybe 6, 7 feelings overlap in between a partner and job. So there are always overlapping feelings, isn't it? First of all, feelings are generic, but then feelings also overlap across desires, across your areas of life. Let's say 4, 5 feelings are about money, and 3, 4 out of those overlap with partner, 1 or 2 overlap with work, for example. So the total number of feelings are 26. Area specific feelings are, say, 10, 15, 7, 6, 8, or anything. Now, you need to remember that even if I am thinking about a partner, which means even if I want to feel like as if, not act like as if, but feel like as if I have those feelings, you do not really have feelings, isn't it? You are those feelings, isn't it? You feel that love. You are behaving in a loving manner. You are behaving like as if you are already rich. You are behaving like as if you are enthusiastic, isn't it? Now, feeling loved is your own feeling, and it is the feeling about your life, but it is also a feeling specific to a partner. So that is how, when you stay in those feelings, you end up in attracting opportunities pertaining to those feelings. Now, because one feeling can belong to multiple areas of life, if you are in that feeling, if you stay in that feeling consistently for more than a couple of days, 7 days is the best cycle. The universe gives you opportunities in all those areas. So a feeling always belongs to multiple areas in life, isn't it? A feeling is about life, but that feeling is also associated with a variety of areas of life. So when you stay in that feeling for at least 7 days, you will start seeing opportunities pertaining to all of those areas with which that feeling is associated. The end. Here's a life changing understanding. When you try to feel based on a desire or specific to a desire, you cannot feel it because you do not have the manifestation of that desire. And when you cannot feel it, the universe cannot present opportunities to you pertaining to that desire, or if that feeling is associated with more than one desires, which is often the case, the universe does not give you opportunities in all of those areas with which that feeling is associated. This is a big thing to realize. A very technical thing, a very deep thing, but again, a very simple thing. If you have been studying the mind, the law of attraction, and how life works for a while, this is going to change your life forever. So, all of those dances that you see on my Awaken with Sagar channel are my ways of generating those generic feelings. Now, you cannot really generate energy or create it, but you are a transformer of energy, isn't it? From whatever it is to something that you desire, either positive or negative. So, you are a transformer. This video will feel complete to you when I take a very quick example. I'm not going to spend too much time. You do not just have 26 feelings. You can put hundreds of words to the feelings that you feel, and you can look it up on the internet, which I would not recommend unless you really think that would help. Let's say, let's take 3 4 examples. I feel abundant. Now, abundance is my feeling that I associate with money, for example. For example. But I have to keep money at the back of my mind and feel abundant generically in my life in general. That's when the universe presents opportunities to me to earn more money. So now I associated the feeling abundance with just one area of life. That is a very personal association done by me, isn't it? For example, let's say there is a feeling such as enthusiastic, which I associate with 2 3 areas of life. I associate enthusiasm with a partner, and that is a desire. I associate enthusiasm with more money in my bank account, and that is a desire. I associate enthusiasm with work or being busy in my day as well. That is a desire as well, for example. Not looking at those fruits, if I can practice being enthusiastic, if I can practice enthusiasm, like I said, unfortunately, one has to practice being enthusiastic because one is not a 13-year-old. If I can practice being enthusiastic in my life in general, generically, the universe then presents opportunities. So the universe looks at that feeling and just sees what all desires are connected with that feeling. And the universe presents opportunities in all of those areas that you have naturally associated your own feeling with. So, if I associate being enthusiastic with just money and work, those are the only opportunities that I will get. If I do not even care about having a partner or not, the universe will not present opportunities to me, or even if it does, I will ignore them. But because I have associated enthusiasm with a partner, work, and money, so after practicing being enthusiastic in life in general, the universe will present opportunities in all those areas. So, if you have heard some common statements like, I have noted them down here, you get what you are, not what you want. So, everything that you are here is what you get by the virtue of the law of attraction. Karm karo, phal ki chinta mat karo. So, what is the karm to be done? To generate those generic feelings. Be happy where you are, and you will get everything that you want. Be happy where you are means stay connected with and generate all those generic feelings, and you will get everything that you want. Accept your life the way it is. That means that wherever you are, you have the ability to generate all those generic feelings. Be content about what you have. This is not a statement of stagnancy, but it is a statement of acknowledging everything that you have and generating those generic feelings. Enjoy the journey. This is one of the most hated statements, but enjoying the journey means generating all those generic feelings on the way. The world is your mirror. The world is not just the mirror of your actions, but the mirror of everything that you have generated in the form of your generic feelings. Let God take care of it. Let go. God helps those who help themselves. So, how do you help yourself? You help yourself by generating all those generic feelings. Live like a little child, because little children naturally and normally generate all those generic feelings by themselves. So, these are just a few statements, and there are many more as well. All of these statements mean only one thing, that everything that you have generated here will be brought back to you, will be mirrored to you, will be presented to you by the universe by the virtue of the law of attraction. Therefore, focus on only what you have generated here in the form of feelings. Now, some people also say that everything happens at the perfect time, but the perfect time is not decided by the universe. The perfect time can be decided by you. You are the creator of your life. So, when you get something, is completely in your hands. If you can just take a pause in your life for some time and generate everything that you want to generate inside of you, everything that you want will come to you today or even tomorrow. So, to add one small point here, life is about hopping or jumping from one intuition to another. When you have an intuition about something and you effortlessly end up in taking actions in that direction, miracles occur in life, isn't it? Small or big manifestations just occur in your life, not by fluke, not by accident, not by chance or just like that, but you are the intuitor of everything that happens in your life. So just be in that intuitive state, but you can only be in that state when you are happy, positive, pure, and powerful enough here. So, everything that you have generated here and not wasted comes to you in the form of physical life experiences by the virtue of the law of attraction through this universe. Basically, generate all of those feelings generically about your life in general, and all the desires that you have associated with those feelings, one or more feelings or multiple desires within a single feeling, all of those desires will start presenting themselves to you. All the mind exercises that you have done so far and you will do in the future, all the meditation techniques taught by all the spiritual organizations around the world, all the methods, all practices, all processes, anything and everything that you may be doing on this spiritual path is around this understanding only. There are a variety of ways, techniques, processes, methods to practice this. One of the simplest methods is just saying, I am whatever, I am that feeling. Now, practicing just one feeling for 7 days may not only be difficult, but also it may feel heavy or like a burden. So, the easiest way to practice this understanding is just throughout the day, randomly, anytime and every time, maybe all the time, just keep saying names of feelings. While making tea, maybe you can say enthusiasm. While going on a walk, maybe you can say healthy. These are feelings, isn't it? I feel enthusiasm. I feel healthy. While taking a bath, you can say fresh, inquisitive, enthusiastic, powerful, clean, renewed, refreshed. There are so many names that you can take. So, just by taking names itself, you can be in that feeling briefly and practice any one of those feelings or maybe a few feelings throughout those few moments and do this several times throughout the day. If you'd like to share your examples or if you have more questions around this, leave them in the comments below.